Hey guys, I want to get on here and give you a little daily dose of sort of lifestyle, of encouragement, foods that I like, whatever it might be. As you know, if you've been watching me the last 10 years, you know that I do a little bit of this, a little bit of do that. And I don't do YouTube full time because I have a job. And but I wanted to send you this a little bit of working for myself for all these years, many years since the first time I opened up my own company. I was, let me think here, 20, 24, 25, 26, something like that. And before that, I worked with my mom, my dad. My mom always owned her own business since I was 5 years old. And so I know you said, oh, work, five. But my mom had a 5 and 10. And she had that 5 and 10 until I was in my teens. And then she opened up a restaurant. And then she had that restaurant for 30 plus years. So I've always been in the business field growing up. I've always knew how to, maybe that's one of the reasons my twin and I have always enjoyed people and knew how it was. We were never bored. And that we learned the business field of businesses. Now, when I, as an adult, as I've gotten older, um, I've done these different things. I had a personality and charm school for a while. I did makeup artist for a while. I did so many different things till I figured out what I wanted to do. When I met my husband, he was in the design field. He was a developer in design, and I learned that he was very talented in his own right. Um, Without getting into it, one day we'll do a little video about his life and what he's done over the years. But I learned how to be a businesswoman. Even though my mom was the number one, in my heart, she was the best businesswoman ever. If it hadn't been for my mom, that to be the success that she was it. So I learned from her. um, but that being said, um, I tried to figure out what I wanted to do in my life, and I thought, do I want to be this, or I want to be that, or how do I want to handle it? This particular situation or that situation. Am I making sense? I never really worked for corporate, other than for 6 years I worked for a company, and I had moved myself up to a point that I knew I would never get any further up in that company, and I just said, what do I want to do? Well, when my twin and I were growing up, we did twin ads. And it's amazing that a lot of our neighbors didn't even know that we did twin ads or we did twin stuff, because my mom and dad were very, and still are, my dad is very private people. So I had to sort of not hide what I did, but I had to sort of make a decision that I just was not going to brag about it. And I don't think it's really bragging, but my mom always had this attitude. Never, excuse me, never brag about what you've got because it can be taken away from you. That's something that's how I dealt with it, and I've learned over my lifetime. So, as we've had our business, now my husband and I have had our business together. I made so many different decisions in my lifetime to make me as happy as I possibly can. That being said, we take every day as a day that we plan what we're going to do. Today, what is our appointments? Where do we need to go to those appointments? Are they coming to our office, or do we go to where it is? And we have something every day to look forward to. Now, a lot of people said, well, when are y'all going to retire? We made a conscious decision a long time ago. Yes, I love to cut back. And we made a conscious decision that as long as we're having fun and enjoying it and making money by having that and with our business, we will continue. So we have at this point, that we will change because we are self-employed. We do our appointments, and we schedule our appointments, and it works out well for us. If you have something that you do, everyone has to have something to look forward to. Everybody. If you don't, you can get into depression, sadness. You're just thinking about too many things you shouldn't think about. Yes, I think about my mom. I miss her. I think about family members that I lost, that I miss them. Yes. But once I start thinking about that and see that I'm getting sad, I have to keep myself busy as I possibly can. The purpose of this video is to tell you this. If you think of something that you really enjoy doing, if it's a craft, or if it's out being something to some, like a foundation that you want to work with, or a hospital you want to work with, or be around more people, or do part-time work, even at our ages when you get 60 plus, or you decide you might want to retire, and then you feel like, I'm just not happy. I'm just not fulfilled. So do something that will make you fulfilled. Just a suggestion. I hope you guys have a great day and happy day. Be kind. Be kinder than they are. And don't forget to give a smile. If you do, you might get one back. And just be the kindest you can, the lovingest as you can. And thank God each day for another day, because it's a blessing. Until tomorrow. I love you. Do you feel it? I sure hope so.